Hey guys, this is going to be the if you could only have one tag, and it's basically similar to the if all my makeup disappeared. Oh, pardon me, sorry. It's similar to the if all my makeup disappeared tag. So I'm gonna do that for you today. I've got quite a lot, and I did cheat slightly on the lip products. But not too badly. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. So I've also included brushes in this as well. So if I could only have one brush for certain things, and I've tried to minimise my brushes as much as I can. The first one, I would have to have my primer. I couldn't live without my primer, but it is a drugstore one, so it's cheap enough. I'm actually going to do the just what I'm talking about is cheap enough. I'm going to do the how much my face costs, I think it is, tag as well, and it's basically you add up how much your makeup you use on an everyday basis costs. So I'm probably going to do it on the products I've got here, but in a separate video, I think. So if you see that popping up soon, that's why, and it'll probably be the same products, because these are products that I generally do use every day. So the first one is my primer, which is the Witch Naturally Clear Anti-Blemish Skin Clearing Primer. I just got this in Asda's. I think it was £3. So it's really cheap and actually works. You probably can't see, but I have a massive spot. Yeah, you can, right there. And since I've been using this, my spots clear up so quickly. So that's that. The foundation I would have to choose, I have three that I absolutely love to bits, and they're my MAC Face and Body, my Gemma Kid Light as Air, and my Chanel. But the one that I find is most versatile for like everyday and night times has to be my Chanel one. I'm actually wearing Face and Body today, but I generally wear this most days, which is the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua in 10 beige. Matches my skin perfectly, lasts all day on my skin, and I love it to bits. So if I had to pick, I think it would have to be this, because I find I don't use as much concealer when I'm using this, whereas when I'm using my Face and Body or my Gemma Kid Light as Air, I need slightly more concealer. So that's why that one just tips it slightly on that one. And the brush that I would have to use with that, I mean, I could use my fingers, but the brush that I love to use with that is a Real Techniques brush, and it is the Real Techniques buffing brush. Sorry, mine is dirty because I used it this morning for Face and Body, but it just looks like that. It's a really dense brush, so that would be the one that I would choose to use with that foundation. I've actually picked two concealers. One is a corrector, which is my under eye concealer, and it is the Bobbi Brown corrector in Light Bisque. This is what I use underneath my eyes. And as you can see, I've made a dent in it. It's a light sort of salmony pink colour, which cancels out the blueness in your under eye circles. I'm wearing that today as well. So I would have to use that because I use that every day. And the other one is my Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection, just because this covers spots amazingly, as you can tell by the one I have on my forehead and the few that I have around here. So that's the Lasting Perfection one, and the brush that I would have to use with that is another Real Techniques one, and it is the Deluxe Crease Brush. So I use that under my eyes for my concealer and also on any spots that I have. So that is the brush that I would use with that. I generally apply the Bobbi Brown with my fingers, but I do like to use a brush occasionally, so that is the combination for that. My powder, this is a sort of extra for me really. I don't use powder every day. I've not used powder today, but I generally have a powder in my bag for touch-ups during the day, so I would have to buy one for that. And it is the Avon Ideal Flawless Press Powder in light medium, and it just looks like that. Just a normal powder. I really like that, and I use one of two brushes with that. Depends if I'm at home or if I'm out and about. If I'm out and about, I actually use this fan brush, and I believe it's a MAC 494, but don't count me on that. It is a really old brush. My mum actually gave me this, and all I do is thing it in that and then just dust it all over my face for a touch up during the day. So they're usually in my handbag. My eyebrows, I would need something to do my eyebrows with, and this is actually cheating because it comes with a brush, so I would be able to use the angled, it's a bit dirty, I need to clean it, but the angled brush that comes with it to use for my eyebrows, and then it comes with a little fluffy thing on the other side as well. And this is cheating because one's a gel and one's a powder, so you could use this on your eyes as well. The powder on your eyes. So that is my eyebrow, and it is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in medium. So that is it there. I mainly use this colour on my brows. And I do occasionally use the powder, but I mainly use the gel side. So that is that, and that's cheating because it comes with a brush, so I wouldn't need a brush for that. Next is my bronzer. Now, I don't wear bronzer every single day, but I do like it for contouring occasionally, so again, this is an option for me. I've put it in here just because I probably would go out and buy this, and it is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. My box is extremely bashed and worn, but it just looks like that. As you can see, I've used a lot of it. Hit pan majorly on it and love it to bits. The brush that I was to use with that is again another Real Techniques brush, which is dirty because I actually used it for my blush this morning. And it is the Real Techniques contour brush. Perfect for just getting right into your contour there and there. So I really like that one. Next is my blush. Now, I've also picked a blush brush, but again I could probably use the contour brush for my blush, but I've picked out a separate one. But the blush that I've chosen is by MAC, and it is in Melba, which is a matte shade, and the colour just looks like that. So it's a sort of pinky peach colour. It's more peach. Sorry, my nose is running. And I really like that. Again, it's what I'm wearing today. And again, I have another Real Techniques brush, and this is the blush brush. Again, it's dirty. I'm going on a cleaning spree of my brushes in a wee while. So that is my blush brush. I like it because you can get the product right on the tip, and then the other bristles round about here help to kind of blend it out. So I like that for my blush. Next is, sorry, I'm just going to move everything along. Next is my highlight. Again, I could probably go without this, but I do quite like to have a highlight. And this is my MAC cream colour base in Pearl. As you can see, I've completely hit pan on that as well. And it's extremely dirty at the bottom, so you might not be able to read that. But I like this as a highlight again, wearing it today. Next is actually a primer for my eyes, because I have extremely oily eyelids. I don't know if you can probably tell. So I need a primer for them, and I actually have three things that I generally go between and use. I use this one that I've got here, my Maybelline Colour Tattoo in On and On Bronze, and my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. But I've picked the one that I use the most, and it is actually the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. lines started to rub off at the bottom. But you can still see it's painterly. And it is just a nude kind of skin tones colour, and again, as you can see, I've made a huge dent in this. I love this. I use it practically every day unless I'm going for a bronze eye. So yeah, sometimes I'll switch it up and use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but mainly it's this. I've picked one eyeshadow. It was a toss up between this one and MAC's Woodwinked, but I decided that this is more of a wearable colour that I could wear every day or put more of it on at night, and it is All That Glitters. All That Glitters. And it's just a sort of flesh toned gold, if that makes any sense at all. I'm actually wearing it over my lids today with a colour from one of my Avon neutral palettes in the crease. But yeah, I love that one. Love that colour to bits. So let's pop that back in my palette. That's Woodwinked, this one here, if anybody's wondering. So you can see the similarities between them. Woodwinked's more bronze, but that would be the one. All That Glitters would definitely be the one that I picked. And the brush that I chose to apply that, I mean, you could apply it with your fingers, but the brush that I chose is this one. And it is the number 7 eyeshadow blend and contour brush. Again, it's dirty, I'm sorry. But that would be the brush that I would choose to use with that. Eyeliners. I don't wear eyeliner very often, she says, when she's wearing eyeliner. But I don't wear it very often, but if I had to pick, it would be the Benefit Bad Gal liner. It's actually what I'm wearing. I've got it on my tight line and my waterline today, so it would be that, and it's just a very, very pigmented black. That's just one swipe of it, so you can see how pigmented it is. I love that to bits. And the mascara that I would choose would be the Clinique High Impact. This is just a sample one, but I would go and purchase the full size of this. I am planning on purchasing the full size of this when this runs out. The brush just looks like that. Again, I'm wearing it on my eyelashes today, and I love it to bits, so I would definitely go and purchase the full size of that. Next, on to my lip products. I actually have 3. Now, one of them I've chosen because it is more of it's a tinted lip balm / gloss. So that's why I've chosen that one, and it's the MAC Tender Tone in Pudding. And that's the only reason I've chosen that one, is because it's more of a lip balm than a colour. It just gives you a sort of sheer, very, very sheer colour. So that's why I've chosen that one. The next 2 products, I really could not choose between them. So that's why I've chosen both of them, because I just could not pick. One's drugstore and one is high end. The drugstore one is actually the one I'm wearing right now, and you've probably seen me wearing quite a few of my videos, and it is the Collection 2000 Cream Puff Moisturising Lip Cream in Fairy Cake. That's what I'm wearing on my lips just now. It's just a matte colour. Kind of a pinky coral colour. I really like this for every day, just because it stays so long on the lips, because it's matte. It does dry out your lips slightly though, so like that, and because that's more of a lip cream, I decided to pick a lipstick as well. And it is the Estee Lauder Pure Colour in 01 Crystal Baby. Oh. And I love the packaging for these, it's so nice, and that is the colour. So just a very, very neutral pink colour. And I wear this a lot. Again, you've probably seen me wearing it in some of my videos as well. So that is my If You Could Only Have One tag. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.